welcome to this live. In this live, we're gonna be working on my father-in-law's 2013 F150. As most of y'all know, my channel is mainly has to do with that F250 right there, 2011 F250. But at 9 o'clock, we're gonna go ahead and start this video. I scheduled it for 9 o'clock, but 5 minutes early, I wanted to just sign in. And basically, what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be dealing with these lights, guys. And the reason why I wanted to make this video is because this is relatively new. As you're familiar with the old style of LED lights, they used to require this canvas, which requires you to kind of tie it into the frame. And now the new technology is here where it's just direct plug and play, kind of like your OEM light. So that's what's pretty neat. And in this video, that's what we want to see. We want to see how well these light up, if they're just as good. And since this is going to be on one of our personal vehicles, we're going to document, see the longevity, see if these really last what they should. These are some of the basic tools we're going to need. But the reason why I went with this company is because they had reached out to the channel. They wanted a sponsor, but they wanted an exclusive video. And so I decided to buy them, guys. We bought these with our own money to put them to the test. And so I didn't have to worry about whether I'm making the video according to their standards or not. But the fact that they reached out to me and it got me curious, and it made me look into that company. And they're actually they sponsor a lot of channels and videos, and they have very good reviews on Amazon. So that's why I wanted to go with them. But if y'all remember, back in the day, when you wanted a nice blue light, you had to go HID, right? And with those, you used to have to tap into the battery and then put this box on the side, run wires. It was a bigger deal. But when these came out now, the LEDs, these were so much easier, right? Now you just had to worry about connecting this and strapping this to the frame, which was a lot better, right? And but now, better than that, now we're dealing with this. But yeah, we'll be going live in a few minutes at 9. I mean, we're live, but I'm gonna go ahead and start the process on this truck at 9 o'clock in a few minutes, because that's the time I scheduled it for, so people can sign in. And we'll just walk you guys through the process of replacing the original ones that we got here. So yeah, guys, thank you for tuning in. In about 3 minutes, we'll be starting this video. We'll be working on this 2013 F150 right here. We'll be walking you guys through the LED installation. So currently, this truck, after I bought it in 2013, I replaced LED lights, and I think now we're 2024, so it's been quite a bit of years, and they finally, this side burnt out. As you can see right there, it has an LED light, and it finally burnt out on me. So that's why we went ahead and ordered this one right here. But like I was mentioning earlier, the fact that now we got direct plug and play, no more canvas right here. I believe this is the future of LED lights. But yeah, I'll show you guys a little bit right now. In a couple of minutes, we'll start this video. I'll close the hood and I'll walk it since the very beginning for some that have never dealt with this, and they can know the exact whole procedure of replacing this. But yeah, 2 more minutes, guys. We'll start this video right now. Jerry Biker, hello. Got one person there commenting. Welcome. At 9 o'clock, we'll be starting this live feed. Be walking everyone through the installation of these LED lights. So yeah, I was reading a little bit into these two. I believe they're good for 50,000 watch hours, watch hours, light hours. I'm all thinking in YouTube terminology, but it's pretty impressive, guys. These should last quite a bit. See if I can find them right here. Warranty on these. Yeah, right there. 50,000 hours is the operating life that these are supposed to be good for. So 1 more minute, we'll be starting this live feed. Let's go ahead and close the hood. Agua suero. Ahorita en un minuto ya voy a empezar el video. 1 minute, guys. 8:59. Okay, we got one person live right now. Let's see if we can get any more people to sign in by 9 o'clock. If not, we'll just go ahead and start. All right, guys, so it's 9 o'clock. We're gonna go ahead and start this live feed, and we're gonna show you guys how to replace what's going on with the lights currently on this truck, and show you guys how to replace it. So 2013 F-150, first thing you wanna do, which most of you are pretty familiar with where the hood is, simply open your hood. A little bit about this truck, guys. 2013, we're 2024. This truck only has 78,000 miles, so it's pretty neat. Pretty good, pretty nice truck. It's in good shape, yeah. So your hood latch on these trucks, it's gonna be right there. You're gonna have to reach. Basically what he did is just release this lever right here. Gives you access to lift it. Now, these are some of the tools. This is what we're gonna be working with. You got your light, just to get a little bit more light. 10mm socket, a flat screwdriver, a Phillips screwdriver. So on these trucks, you got these rubber mats, but on a lot of these trucks, especially since they're older, you're gonna notice that these are broken and they're torn up. You got on each side. So as you can tell, this one is torn. So that's pretty common on these older vehicles already, and the heat really gets to them. But basically, what you have here holding it is right here on the bottom. You got this little plug right here that you just put a flat screwdriver underneath it, and that's gonna release part of this deal right here. So that's what you had right there, right? That's already torn. That was sitting down there at one point, and this one right here is just you just have this one. You have your regular screwdriver right here that you just start loosening it, and once you loosen it, you're able to pull this out right there, which was holding this in place, guys. But like we're saying, this truck is old, and it's had this already worn out. But once you release these, you move it to the side, and it's going to give you access to the bolts, which is what we're going to be working with right now. We're going to be dealing this right here. The same deal for this side right here, 10mm. So I'm going to have my father-in-law start taking these bolts off right here for you guys. So right there, este de aquí de arriba, ese mero. So it's just gonna be 3 bolts. You got one up there, one down there, that one right there, and then these 2 right here, and your light will go ahead and pull it out. Okay.
¿De arriba?
Estos dos de aquí. Yep.
¿Ese?
Sí. It's just try to keep your bolts in one place, guys, so you don't lose them. But meanwhile, while my father-in-law is taking these 2 bolts off, I'm going to show you guys the current situation. I'm going to turn these lights on, and I'm going to show you what's going on right now with these lights and why we're changing them. So we went ahead and turn on the lights there. So as you can see, one side is working. It currently has LED lights that I replaced back in 2013 on this truck. And currently, these are actually working. It's a little more dim, but what was happening is that these were... So these were flickering, and this light was not working anymore, but it's coming and going, and that's why we decided to go with these right here and replace them with the new ones right now. But I'll go ahead and turn on the high beam too. Let's see, maybe the high beams aren't working. Okay, let's see here. So,
Por ahí, sí.
yeah. Usually, este de aquí. Este de ahí. So actually they're working right now, guys. But before we ordered these, they weren't. So that's how they start. Eventually, they're going to start giving you signs when they're starting to go out and start flickering. So that's why we went ahead and ordered them. We're going to go ahead and turn off these lights now because we're going to go ahead and clip them right now. Okay.
¿Todos son iguales, eh?
See. All right. So once you remove these two right here and that one right there, we're just going to pull the light off. Así decirle para atrás.
¿De aquí
Sí,
o de acá?
sí, de aquí. Y tantito aquí, se lo puedes agarrar tantito aquí. Sí, por la cabeza, sí. Nomás tírale para atrás. Ahí va, ahí va. Aguántalo tantito. Ahí está. All right. So, just pull it back. So basically what we're pulling at right now is these two clips right here that go into these body mounts right here. So yes, guys. So this is these are the current lights. Just turn this over. Pull this out right here. So as we were explaining the difference, back in 2013 when I used these, it uses this campus, which connects into the OEM plug, which is pretty neat, the LED lights. But now we've come a long ways because now we're going to go with these right here that are just going to be direct plug and play. No more dealing with this extra wires and trying to put them together and trying to find them and put them in near their frame. So we're gonna go ahead. Cuídame este foquito. Este. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get rid of this old stuff here. So this is a pretty big deal, guys. Hopefully these lights work pretty well, just as good, and they last long because now you won't have to be worrying if this, wherever you decide to mount it, gets in the way of the light housing. But here's the current light. And this is the one that was giving trouble. As you can see, it's got some rust in it. You can see where the moisture was getting into the fan, and that's what's causing this light to start having some issues. But now the newer light, so you're gonna see here. Let's go ahead and install it. How that is. Hopefully it should be an H13, guys. There we go. So as you can see on this new light now, all the fan components, everything is going to be protected because now we're going to have a direct plug and play. So, a ver, espero, quítale ahí. Plánale aquí nomás y luego les tiras. Está bien pegado. Cuídame aquí. Okay, so there we go, guys. Let's see this. Simple as plug and play. Ahí está. A ver, préndeme los focos, ¿eh? No necesitas ponerle la llave, nomás así con que esté. It's a moment of truth, guys. You're gonna see these lights. Actually, oh yeah. Just as good. Really nice. I can see how it's bright. And it's just so much easier now, just a direct plug and play. And according to these, they're supposed to be good for 50,000 hours. That's what we saw. So, ahora sí poner el high beam, ¿no?
¿Cómo?
La luz larga, sí. No necesitas ponerle la llave, así como está. Yeah. Ahí está. Okay, ahora cámbialo otra vez. Okay. So yeah, so much easier, guys. As we were mentioning, no more having to deal with this connections with these fans. Now you can actually order LED lights that are just gonna be a direct plug and play. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here because pretty much the other side it's gonna be the same situation. It's just gonna be in reverse, right? Just everything's gonna go back the way we just took it off. But mainly what I wanted to show you guys was the difference now, how we're dealing now with just direct plug and play and no more of that extra wiring. So thank you guys for tuning in.